Hi, my name is Irene Marshall, and I've been helping people get jobs for 22 years. I want to talk about small talk and how that can be part of an interview process that can be really, really important. When I was a recruiter, the receptionist would call and say, so and so was in my lobby, and I was to come get them to go to the interview room. So every person I talked to was nervous, whether they had a job or not. They were sitting in a recruiter's office. So I would look at their resume before I saw them, and I wanted to find anything at all that I could find that would kind of break the ice a little bit. And so sometimes I could find that on someone's resume and sometimes I couldn't. Because then if I had something, then I could kind of start conversation that way. And then we could move into, kind of the more of the interview process. So for several examples, I worked with an engineer and he built himself a boat, a DIY boat. It sailed. He was able to do it. Really, that's a great story behind that. Somebody else had been speaking for years, and it turned out that he was a Jehovah's Witness, and he'd been preaching for audiences or congregations over 1,000 people since he was 11. Okay, well, I had questions for him about that. Anybody who mentioned anything about travel, international travel, I either had been to the place myself or it was on my bucket list. So that was always easy to be able to talk about. And then, one of my, somebody else was involved with triathlons, but there's kind that's called Xterra. So it involves dirt bikes rather than street bikes. So small talk is important. So if you have something in your life that you can include properly on your resume, go ahead and do it because you're just trying to make, that human connection, try to, ease people's, discomfort and stress so that then an interview can be, nice and productive. So this is the type of thing that I talk with people about, actually for both resume writing and interview coaching. If you'd like to talk, there's no charge for consultation. My name is Irene Marshall. The company is Tools for Transition. Again, no charge for consultation. So let's talk about, things that are in your life that we might be able to include that might, help create small talk between you and the person who's interviewing you. And I hope to hear from you.